Legendary time, legend gang, it is Thais Simone and I am back with another daily video. So today is January 25th, 2023. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, bruh, missed you. So today, oh, before that, this channel is to uplift and inspire my legends. So if you a legend, you in the right place. If you not, guan. So with that being said, announcements. What's today? Wednesday. So tomorrow night we have twerking work at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to practice tarot together. If you're up for that, that's what we're gonna be doing. And then full moon Leo coming up soon. I'm not exactly sure what day yet, so stay tuned for that. Keep checking the story and whatnot. And yes, daily lives every day, 10:30 p.m. Ooh, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is that on my face? Eastern Standard Time. So without further ado, today I think I'm gonna try to keep the video short, but if y'all hop in and y'all want to talk, we could talk, but I'm gonna try my best to keep it short. So today I want to talk about, but I posted in my story like 6-7 hours ago. I think I posted in my story like 6-7 hours ago, because basically what happened, y'all, I got triggered real fucking bad. I got real mad, like real mad, like almost wanted to kill somebody mad. Like I was so mad. Then I was like, well damn, if I'm gonna kill somebody, who am I going to kill? And I had to think about it, and I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna kill anybody, anything at any time, it's gonna be whatever this old version of me is, or whatever this version of me is that is triggered, or that is wanting to react in this way. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Marilia? Legendary time, girl. Welcome to the live. The speed of sip. Legendary time. Welcome to the live, y'all. Okay, so look, today I want to talk about, I don't even know how I really want to word it. I really don't know how I want to word it, but I want to, it's almost like death card energy, if I could relate it to tarot, where you destroy the old version of yourself to become who you need to be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Or to step into whatever new role, new energy, new vision you created for yourself. So I'm noticing that when you make a new vision for yourself, or when you have new goals, or when you have new whatever that you're moving into, you're stepping into, you're adapting to, you're changing for, blah 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 blah, there are people, places, and things that will trigger you, that will test you, that will like really try you. Like, and these be people that we love. Like, these be people that are close to us, that really truly affect us in these ways, that really make us want to lash out, that really truly make us angry. So I don't know about y'all, but I felt real angry. I felt real frustrated. I felt real like these are emotions I don't normally feel that frequently, but when I do, oh good God, hurry up truck, good God. Like, I feel them intensely, and it's like I have to destroy that old version of myself, or that version of me that is being triggered in that way, because my emotions are now out of alignment with what I want. Like, what I want is not on the frequency of anger. It's not on the frequency of frustration. It's not on the frequency of fear. It's not on the frequency of, being depressed, because I found myself depressed. And I was like, damn, why am I depressed? I'm smiling. Like, I feel happy. I feel like, like overall I feel good. But then when I really paid attention to myself, I was showing signs of depression. And I'm like, damn, what am I depressed about? Like, what am I upset about? And then I started paying more attention to the people around me and my environment and what was being poured into my spirit. And it started to make me angry, because I'm like, I don't pour this negativity into y'all. I don't treat y'all this way. I don't respond the way that you're responding to me. And then I had to really take a step back, take my energy back, to take a whole pause, and then respectfully look around at everybody and be like, all right, look, this is why I'm going. This not gonna work for me. This not gonna work, and this is why. So this is creating, I'm not gonna say creating, it's triggering again these old versions of me that want to respond and lash out in ways that again are not in alignment with what I want. So we have to communicate with people, places, and things when things are not working and when we are changing. You don't always have to communicate with everybody. You don't have to tell everybody every change that you're making, but especially the people that are very close to you, that say that they love you, that say that they're there for you, that say that they support you. Communicate with these people and see how they respond, because when you a lot of times people will want you to stay in whatever old energy you were in because it made them comfortable. Like, people get comfortable and we get real complacent with comfort, and when you're growing or you're changing, you can't stay the same, or you can't stay comfortable. You're gonna find yourself real uncomfortable. I thought it was a bug on me. You're gonna find yourself real uncomfortable real fast. So, bruh, let the old bodies of you hit the floor. Like, oh God, let that shit hit the floor. If you didn't see my story, make sure you watch the story today, because I was mad, y'all, this morning. I'm not gonna lie. It was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I started writing because I was like, bruh, I can't keep being angry. I have to start transmuting this energy, because the only thing I could hear in my head, because I felt like, for me personally, I wasn't being listened to. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't stand, oh good God, I can't stand not feeling like I'm being heard when I'm speaking. Like, it makes me feel like, what the fuck am I speaking to you for? Like, I'm wasting my time. There are people all over the world at this point now that love to hear what I have to say, and I'm taking my time to speak to you, and you not listening? Oh, baby, wasting my time. Miralia says, I'm screaming yes about the change in death card energy. Girl, for real. Like, the death card is starting to be one of my favorite cards in tarot, and I never really liked that card like that, for real. Like, it always looked creepy and like, what the fuck? Like, the skeleton on the horse, and then the begging people, like, looking like they dying and shit. If I could depict the death card differently, it wouldn't look like that. Like, it would look like people around you getting upset. It would look like people around you kind of looking at you like strange, like, who do you think you are, type shit. And then it's like, I am a legend. I am, what the fuck kind of bugs? Like, it would look like people looking at you like, who do you think you are? And then you looking like a legend. That's who I think I am. Matter of fact, excuse me, scratch that. Matter of fact, kill that. That's not who I think I am. That's who I know I am. Let me show you. I can show you better than I could tell you. What's up, Magic? Legendary Time. Welcome to the live. That rap was great. Girl, I don't know what to call it. Like, I don't know if it was a rap or spoken word or whatever the fuck. Like, all I know is I wasn't about to keep arguing, because I don't know about y'all, but 2023, don't fucking argue with me. Don't argue with me, because I'm not about to argue with you. Like, I'm not going back and forth. I don't know about y'all. I had a lot of arguments, especially since I'm a very communicative person. I talk a lot, and I have no issues ever with expressing how I feel. Never. So, I had to get that shit out. And the only thing I could hear, like, if you listen, when I first start the rap, it was like, bruh, listen, bitch. Because that's how I felt. Like, that's how I felt. And I'm purging that part of myself that's just, I wouldn't say it's negative, but it's definitely shadowy. It's definitely shadowy. Like, you don't just want to walk up to somebody and be like, listen, bitch. About to flip the switch. But yeah, like, the message today, and I want to know what y'all think and how y'all feel, is, have you found yourself in a position where you have to literally, quote unquote, kill an old version of yourself? Or if you don't want to use that term, like, are you in death card energy where you feel yourself changing, or you feel yourself, transforming, and people, places, and things around you are wanting you to be small when you are big, or are wanting you to really dumb yourself down and fit into who they think you are and not into who you are becoming? Like, how are y'all feeling about that? What is y'all's experience with that? Matter of fact, I'm gonna link in my story one of my favorite motivational speakers. Her name is Stormy Wellington. A fucking legend, fucking living legend. I love her to death. And I listened to one of her old videos where she says exactly that. Like, she says, stop playing small when you big. And it's exactly the energy I was feeling. Like, goddamn, like, why is it that the people around us are the ones that usually put the most negativity into us? Like, it don't usually be strangers that like down you. I'm not saying that they don't, because they do, but the ones that affect us the most are the people that are closest to us, because we trust them. And it's like, I believe in me. Why aren't you believing in me? Why aren't you pouring into me? Why are you telling me that this can't happen? Why are you telling me what I can't do? Why are you advocating for my demise? Like, why? You should be the one lifting me up the way that I lift you up. And then it's like, we gotta kill that shit too. We gotta let them bodies hit the floor too, because we can't keep pouring into people who don't reciprocate that energy. We can't keep like sharing our time and our energy with people who are not, again, reciprocating that. Like, all I can see is Six of Pentacles. Like, Death card and Six of Pentacles energy is what I'm feeling. If they're not reciprocating your energy, if they're not pouring into you what you pour into them, now I'm seeing the star. Like, if you have a dream, you have a vision, which we all do, especially at this time. You have your dream, you have your vision, you have the version of you that you're going for, and then the people, places, and things around you are not aligning with that, or they're not speaking into that, they're not supporting that. It may be time for a brief separation. I'm not saying separate forever, but it may be time to have some space between you, because you won't be able to be the big person that you are, or like the big being that you are, when they see you as someone small, because then they'll treat you that way. They're not going to treat you as high and big and mighty as you believe yourself to be, which I know that you are. We know that we are. We know we legend gang. Everybody don't know that. Everybody, when you really say, when people ask you how you doing, I don't know if y'all started doing it, but if you started saying I am legendary, when people ask you how you doing, pay attention. Niggas snap their necks like, legendary? Who says that? Who does she think she is? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Despina Sim says, I too have lost the fear accredited to death card. No, for real, bruh. I used to have such a weird stigma with that card. Like, it just was like, what the fuck? I look at it more as a transformation. Exactly. Girl, we here. I feel you, and I do too. Like, it's one of my favorite cards now. Like, I'm starting to really love and embrace changes that happen in my life, because I know when changes happen, then that means I'm moving. That means I'm growing. Like, we're not supposed to have the same type of problems over and over. Like, if you have the same type of problems over and over, nobody else is the problem but you. You the fucking problem. And if you want to change, like, you're going to have to change it. Like, I can't stand when I talk to people and everybody else and everything else is the problem but them. If you give everybody outside of yourself the power over you, or everything outside of you is the problem, what the fuck can you do to fix it? That's when people start feeling helpless. That's when people start feeling weak and powerless. Like, we are not weak, powerless, or helpless. Like, we have everything within us to take care of ourselves, to do what we need to do. And all you have to do, y'all already know how I feel about this shit, is change your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Marilia says, oh, can't wait to hear it. Girl, yes, Kim, be strong. Girl, the Kim in me was up at 2 o'clock this morning arguing. And I was like, bruh, I'm not arguing 2023. If you want to leave, you can respectfully get the whole fuck out of my life. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to help you pack your shit and get the fuck. Respectfully. With all my love and respect. Pool. Let me see. Oh, one of my favorite songs, Drowning Pool. Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, metal song. Drowning Pool, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, a metal song. I don't know if I know that song. You may have to send that to me. Especially if they transmute the energy. If they just talking about letting the bodies hit the floor and then that's it, and they not transmuting it into something more positive, I don't know if I want to hear it. I'll still listen to it. I probably won't play it back over and over and over again, because I'm trying to be more discerning with what I listen to. including, like, I had to let go a lot of my hot girl songs. Y'all know how I feel about my hot girl playlist. Okay, I love the fuck out of my hot girl playlist. It is like one of the only, y'all know how I feel about music. Okay, I be stuck in my ways. I was stuck in my ways when it came to that, because again, it just gets me at a certain vibration, at a certain frequency, and now I got to change that. And I feel like part of changing that is like making my own music. Like, for real, I may not be the best musician, I may not be the best singer, I may not be the best fucking rapper, but I swear to God, there's something about creating your own music that is so empowering. Like creating your own chants, if you will, or your own mantras, if you will, like however you want to look at it. Like, there is power in words. So if you can create your own vision for how you see yourself in writing, and you can repeat that over and over and over, especially to music, because music is vibrational the same way words are when you speak them. You can get yourself to a certain vibration or to a certain level, and I'm starting to feel like that's low-key a life hack. And I feel like that's why people who do music are so powerful. Why? I wonder if this is the same wasp be bothering me every day. Oh, I'm not gonna say bothering me. It's not exactly bothering me. It's just in my peripheral, like, what are you doing here? But yeah, let them bodies hit the floor, for real. Let them bodies hit the floor. I don't remember how all of the words go, but that shit was like, listen, bitch. Listen, bitch. Shut the fuck up before I flip the switch. Let them bodies hit the floor, put them in the ditch. I had to kill the old version of me. I had to kill them old versions of me. I had to write that part, because I swear to God, before I wrote that part, all I could think of was just murder. And I was like, bruh, am I an assassin? Am I truly a murderer? Do I really want to kill people? And I'm like, okay, I could. Don't get me wrong. I play all kinds of video games. Don't get me wrong. Do I want to? Not necessarily. Nah. Do I find joy in it? No, not necessarily. That comes from a dark space within myself to even think and feel that way. But bruh, are y'all transforming? And if you are the people around you giving you pushback on the changes that you're deciding to make in your life? Or is it just me? Like, is it just me? It's my hype song. Oh, it's a hype song. Okay, I could do hype songs, because bruh, I be needing that energy, for real. Like, I be needing that energy, because that shit be draining. It be so draining whenever the people that you love, like, not even just the people that you love, people in general, but especially the people that you love, are not on the same page as you. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I want to link with more people that are on the same page as me, that get certain shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, bro, if my vision is going this way, and your vision is going this way, and in your vision you see me here, but in my vision I see me up here, you gonna keep treating me like I'm here, or like I'm, like whatever that is for you. But that's putting me in a box in my vision, and it's like that we don't align. So because we don't align, either we need to communicate and get on the same page, and in your vision you need to see me here too, so that we on the same page, or you just need to take me out your picture, because you're not going to treat me like I'm small when I know I'm a legend. Just period. Let that body hit the floor. Let that version of me die. Like, don't even think of me in that regard. Don't even consider me in that way, because it's not who I am. And I could show you better than I could tell you. You already know how I feel about that. I can show you better than I can tell you. So now that we have these visions, these new intentions, these new goals, these new plans that we have put in place, that we've been considering, we've made our little moon water for it, everything, we need to be acting into that. And again, everybody not going to be on the same accord. And that's okay. That's okay. Know how to move away or move on, or just keep fucking going. Like, don't let that stop you, because it's gonna be triggering, y'all. It's gonna be real triggering. But identify the triggers, understand why you are being triggered, and kill that old version of you. Let something go. Let an old belief go, an old way of thinking go, an old pattern, an old behavior, old habits. Like, let all of that old shit go. However it applies to you, It's something old that is not serving you. And you have to let that go so that you can be resurrected into something new, something better, something more improved, something more along the lines of what you wanted to actually be or become, because we are becoming. Since we are transforming, I feel death energy real strong. We are transforming. So like, you are becoming something new, and in becoming something new, again, everybody not gonna like that, everybody not gonna respect that, everybody not gonna be on the same page as that, everybody not gonna want to see you grow in the ways that you want to see yourself grow, again, because they are comfortable with you being who you were. But you can't be who you were forever. The fuck, you know? The Speed of Sim says, I had to put up dramatic boundaries, especially to family members. It didn't make me feel good at the time, but it really worked. Exactly, girl. Boundaries, that's one of my favorite B words now. Boundaries. Strong boundaries. And y'all, when y'all set boundaries, don't let nobody cross them shits, because people gonna try. Y'all already know people gonna try. They're gonna test the boundaries. They're gonna test you. Again, they're going to test you, and you have to be strong. You have to be firm. You have to be consistent when it comes to your boundaries. You can't let person A, fucking Alexandria, cross the line, and then let person B, Bob, like, not cross the line. They're gonna be looking. That's gonna be confusion in the air, because one person is gonna think it's okay and the other person not, and then Alexandria is gonna keep crossing your boundaries. Bob, truck. Alexandria gonna keep crossing your boundaries. You're gonna have to fuck her up because you weren't firm with her to begin with, as opposed to with Bob, where you were firm with your boundaries, and now they know. Now they have new habits or a new way of approaching you. Now they know that doesn't work anymore with you. That doesn't work for you. It doesn't work on you. It doesn't work for you. It won't work. It just won't work. And then they stop, because, again, where attention goes, energy flows. So you've told these people now that I have new boundaries, I have new standards, I have a new way of being. And it's either you accept that or you respectfully, again, get the fuck. Let that body hit the floor. Okay, let that old version of me hit the floor, because that's not me anymore. That I don't do that anymore. I don't operate in that way. I don't think that way. I don't respond that way. So that version of me is dead. Like, for real. Marilia says, oops, I'm my everyday around me life. The people that see the new me keep telling me be careful with that stuff, because they just don't understand, and they see me as going through a phase rather than I am finally finding myself. Marilia, I'm happy you said that, because that's very true. A lot of people think that, and a lot of people think that, again, they are comfortable with you where you have been. And it's like, anytime you try to change something where you've been, especially if you've been the same way for a very long time, like, I don't know why people have such a hard time breaking that paradigm. It's almost like, y'all know when you see people when they kids, and it's like, after years and years and years have passed, but you still see them as a child. And then, like, every time you think of them as a child. Like, this child hasn't grown up. Like, this child hasn't had new experiences. Like, this child just stopped living life, because you don't see them anymore. You don't see their growth. You don't see the things that they've been through. You don't see the changes that they're made within their lives to grow up, literally. It's like that. It's like people want you to stay in certain states, stay in certain ways of being, because that's how they see you. Again, they see you small, but you're big, much bigger, much bigger than what anybody could ever really fathom. What's up, Sydney? Oh shit, legendary time, girl. Welcome to the live. I feel that. Hugs, proud of you. No, for real. Setting boundaries is not easy. Keeping boundaries is not easy, but it does get easier over time, especially when people start to respect your boundaries, or you're starting to be around more people that understand your boundaries, and they don't question them. They just know, they just know. And it's like, you don't have to step out of your character to enforce those boundaries. People just know. And then when you make new boundaries, again, the right people will adjust. Everybody else get the fuck. Let me see. I've never felt so whole and glorious. And it's glorious. For real. For real. Bruh, I be feeling like every day, I'm about to turn 30 in like a week. Not even a week. Like 5 days now, I think. What's today, the 25th? So yeah, in 5 days, on the 30th, I'm turning 30. And I've never felt more myself in my entire life. I've never felt more myself in my entire life. And I just feel like I'm learning more and more about myself. I'm stepping more and more into who I want to become. And it's glorious. I agree. Like, it's like, that's a really good word for it. I love that word, glorious. It makes me feel godlike. Y'all know how I feel about being godlike. And I'm learning more about feminine energy and feminine power. And I'm stepping into my feminine energy and power. And I'm creating the life that I want. I'm creating the life that I want for myself and my loved ones. And it's like, even though they can't always see the way that I see, it's my vision, not theirs. The same way, whatever vision you have for yourself, where you have to set boundaries, 7 of Wands energy, you have to protect that. You have to protect your vision. You have to protect the thing that you are creating within spirit. I really like that in tarot. Like, always associate fire energy with spirit. Like, y'all know how earth is what, pentacles, so that's obvious. We can see that. Emotions, water, like creativity, water energy, air, the intellect. But I always associated fire with spirit, like the realm that we can't see, that we know that we interacting with and we living within, but we can't see it. So I feel like we have to protect those things by setting boundaries, by being firm, by communicating, and by being in union with the right people, like being in the right environment. We talked about environments like a while ago, but the stutter. But being in the right environment is everything, because again, we're seeds and you can't just grow anywhere. Like, whatever your vision is a seed. Like, if you could picture the Ace of Pentacles as a seed, and it's like you have this new idea, this new thing, this new flower that you want to grow within yourself, and you have to plant it in the right place. There are different types of plants. There are different types of seeds. You know what I'm saying? There are different types of soils. There are different types of fertilizers, different types of water, like plant food, different ways you could use the sun or light to nurture that seed. We have options, but you have to find the right combination that works for you and your vision, and protect that thing so that it can grow in the way that it needs to. You were the seed. You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to grow. And if you're not around people that will help you grow, you're in the wrong environment. You know what I'm saying? You're around the wrong people. You gotta let them bodies hit the floor. Like, what is attaching you to those people? What is attaching you to that energy? Like, I found myself leaving one relationship where, like, again, I was providing everything, and getting into another relationship where I'm doing the same thing. I have to analyze that. If I'm having the same problems, that means that my partner is not the problem. My partners at this point are not the problem. I'm the problem. What about me is attracting these types of energies that keep putting me in the same situations to have the same problems? We're not supposed to keep having the same problems. Again, if you having the same problems over and over and over again, you not doing something right. You have to kill an old version of yourself. You have to let go of something that you are doing, you are thinking, you are believing, that is attracting that energy to you. Because you already know, Empress energy, High Priestess energy, we are attractive. Naturally, you're attracting everything into your reality. Why are you attracting this to you? Analyze it, think about it. You got to think about it. Like, I feel like you would know better than anybody else when you really sit with yourself and you think about it and you really analyze why this is happening. Marilia says, now that my door has been opened and I see, feel, and the manifestations are instant, the power is tangible. Yes. Nobody can tell me the door has been shredded. So proud of you, Tai. Girl, I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you too, Despina Sim. And not Marilia, but Magic. I don't know if you're still in line, but I'm proud of you too. Sydney, girl, you already know. Good God, I'm proud of you. Like, my God, like these things are not easy. These things are not easy. And y'all know we done been through the shits. Like, we've been through so much. So I'm proud of everybody, because you never know what people have been through. Like, bruh, in the span of 24 hours, when I say I got triggered, like, what the fuck? Y'all already know, okay? That's how you know you're growing, for real. When you keep getting triggered and you deal with the triggers. You got to deal with the triggers so that you, again, don't keep having the same triggers over and over and over and over again. We have to kill these old versions of ourselves or transform them. Transform is probably a more constructive way of saying what I want to say. Because when I was angry, I'm not gonna lie, when I wrote, let the bodies hit the floor. Respectfully. Let them all just fucking click, clack, boom, thud, thud. Just let that shit go. But if anybody would like to share, y'all are more than welcome to share. If not, I'm gonna do some quick announcements and I'm gonna wrap it up, because that's what I want to leave y'all with. Like, pay attention. If you having the same problems over and over again, you the problem. Fix you. For real, if you really want to keep it a stack, I feel like anytime, I feel like I said this already, but I'm going to say it again. I feel like anytime you blame something outside of yourself, you are giving that thing power over you, when you could take full responsibility. I started to get to the point where I don't give a fuck if it was my fault or not. I don't care about fault no more. I take all the blame. I take all the responsibility. I take it all because I'm like, bruh, look, if you don't feel like you can do anything about it, I know I can. I don't always know exactly how right there in that moment, but I know that if I give myself the power to do so, I can take it, I can handle it, I can transform it, I can change it, I can transmute it, I can put this shit back together in such a way that you'll be like, oh my God, I never thought of that. I never thought that I could do that. I never thought that I could see that. I never thought that I could experience that. I never thought that I could become that. And I'm like, that's okay, because I did. I had that vision. I could see you beyond. I could see myself beyond. I could see us where we want to be. You may not be able to always get through your dark night of the soul, but I know I can. I know I can. And I feel like that's part of being a light worker or a healer or somebody that truly inspires people. It's our job to know how to get through these dark nights, to know how to get through that darkness within yourself, so that you can see somebody else when they're going through it, and you can feel it, and you can know exactly what that person needs to hear, exactly what that person needs to do, whether they can see it, know it, feel it, or not. You know. And it's like, you can lead the horse to the water. We talked about this before. Shout out Kilo. You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. But goddamn, when that bitch get thirsty, they know who to come to. They know where the water at. They know where the healing at. They know where the love is. It's you. And the more you stop giving your power to other people, which in other terms is victim mentality. I don't do victims. If you a fucking victim, get the fuck away from me, respectfully, because I'm gonna tell you about yourself and you not gonna like it. Like, people don't like when they talk to me sometimes, because sometimes, bro, I don't cutthroat Queen of Swords. Like, we straight to the point with the shit. I don't got time to coddle you. I'm not that person. If you want to be coddled, go to your motherfucking mom, or go find a mom that does that, because I'm not one of those. I'm one of those that be like, look, this is what the fuck we need to do. This how we gonna do it. This when we gonna do it. Let's execute. Okay? Because we getting through this shit as quickly as possible. We not about to stay in this shadowy energy. We not about to stay in this dark night. If you with me, anyway. Again, that's just me. I'm just speaking for me. You could be a whole different person. You could respond however you want to respond. Thank God there's more than one way to do things, right? Right. So, that was a little bit of a rant and a tangent, but I had to do it. Oh, Yanni! Look at that time, girl. Welcome to the live, girl. You had to see me go off on a tangent. 11:11. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. What'd that break down to? A 4? A 4. What is 4? 4 to me be like unknown, uncertainty. You're not sure if you're doing the right thing. You're not sure. You may not be sure if you're doing the right thing by making these changes. You may not be sure if you're truly on your path, or if you hurting people's feelings, because sometimes you got to step on toes. You may be hurting people's feelings. Again, people may not always see what you see, but you have to trust yourself. Again, take full responsibility. Trust you. You could do it. You could do it. For real. Good God. This Venus Sim says, you have described past trauma. Exactly. We replicate situations to get the response we wanted in the past. And bro, we gotta stop living in the past. We gotta stop living in the past. Like, I don't even think that we realize how much we do that. Like, I think I've been talking to y'all about this like the last couple days, that I found myself responding to situations out of trauma. Even last night when I was arguing this fucking morning, technically it was like 2-3 o'clock this morning, I'm arguing and I'm like, bruh, me arguing is acting out of trauma. Me trying to defend my position is acting out of trauma. I'm not about to keep acting out of trauma. Let me transmute this energy. Let me have a new vision for myself. Let me let this old version of me die so that I can become the person I need to become to rise to the occasion, to truly lead the people that I love out of this dark place. I can't be in a dark place too. I can't be stuck too. I can't be lost too. I know how to get out. I can't let my anger cloud my judgment. I can't let your fear cloud my judgment. I can't let your lack of belief in yourself cloud my judgment. No, I know exactly who the fuck I am. I know exactly how to get out of this situation. And it's either you gonna rock with me and you gonna get out too, like I'm Harriet Tubman in this bitch, or you gonna get left behind. I can't even say that because Harriet Tubman had the shotgun to people's backs. Y'all know who Harriet Tubman is? Black History Month coming up, but Black History is every day. That's a whole different story. She had the shotgun to people's backs. She was like, you not turning back. If you with me, you're not turning back. We don't go backwards. We go forward. Period. You got the shotgun on your back. We transforming. Period. We can't go back to our old way of being. We can't go back to our old way of thinking. We talked about this before. Once you are enlightened, once you know, you can't go back. You can't go back. And a lot of us be wanting to go back. And then we get mad when shit keep happening, like the same shit keep happening again. You start having the same problems over and over and over and over again. You can't be mad when nobody else but you. Okay, I'm talking to y'all and I'm talking to me. Because if y'all haven't seen me mad, people that know me have seen me mad. They seen, shout out Mira Leah, they seen the Kim in me. They seen the shadow in me. And she is a bitch. She's a whole bitch. And she don't give a fuck. For real. Like, she really don't give a fuck. She kill you. With all her love and respect. And a smile on her face. But that's a different story. Yanni said, Legendary Rising. Legendary Rising, girl, what's up? A whole bunch of emojis. Yes to all of this. Yeah, girl. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. So, since nobody else wants to share, that's okay. We're going to keep it short. Respectfully, pay attention. Please pay attention to the triggers. Please release or let go of anything, any old past trauma that is not serving you, any old habits that's not serving you, any old beliefs that's not serving you. Let that shit go. Did I perform my rap? I did a little bit. I don't remember all of it by heart. I gotta look at my book, but y'all already know it's in the story. So that was like my draft version. I really want to keep adding to it because I feel like I could really throw some bars in there, like some true bars, like some J. Cole lyricist shit. I really like bars. You know what I'm saying? I really like metaphors and similes and like playing with words. But at that time, I just had to get out how I felt. So yeah, that is what I have for us today. If you have enjoyed this time, if you've enjoyed this reading, please make sure to wait for this truck to go by. Okay, please make sure to like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Twerking Work is tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please make sure you be there. Be on time. Let me say that to myself. Yes, Titan. Be on time. All right. Be integral. All right. Be integral. All right. So yeah, Yanni said, drop them gems on them. Mara Leah says, I'm going to go listen. Yeah, girl, go listen because I'm not going to lie. Again, I was mad. I was so mad. In the beginning of that rap, if I was the old me, the line where I say I had to kill the old version of me would not have been there. And it would have just been how I was mad, who I was mad at, why I was mad, what happened, what I would do to that person. Like, matter of fact, if you need an example, I'm gonna link one of my old videos I made like at the beginning of my spiritual journey when I was mad at my friends that I had to cut off. It's either clout or money. I'm probably gonna do clout because that's the one I'm gonna do. Clout. Like, they do anything for clout. For those of you that don't know what clout is, it's like attention. We'll say attention. Like, they do anything for attention. They do anything to trigger you. They do anything to get a response out of you. Type energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna drop that shit in my story too, just so that y'all can feel the vibe, so y'all can see the growth. Y'all can see the growth. And it's like, wow, that old version of me 3 years ago, how old was I? Like 26, 27. At that time, I was mad. And when I was mad, yes, I went all in on the people I was mad. And now I'm like, you know what? I can't keep getting mad at people. I can't keep blaming other people. I can't keep giving away my power. I'm going to take it all back. I'm going to kill that old version of me. I'm going to change myself. And I'm going to become the person that you need so that you can become the person that you need to be to get yourself out of your dark space. I'm going to show you. I always tell y'all, I could show you better than I could tell you. I just might as well tattoo that shit on my forehead. Let me show you. Watch, bitch. But again, that's what I have for us. You already know what to do if you enjoyed the reading. Like I said, Twerk and Work tomorrow. Full moon in Leo coming up. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Daily lives every day, 10:30 a.m. If you miss it, that's okay. Check out YouTube. All the replays are on YouTube. I'm going to be updating Instagram, honestly, as soon as I can. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to give y'all a date on that because I really want to finish these books first. I want to finish those this week. I'm challenging myself. I'm holding myself integral. I am killing that old version of myself that procrastinates, that makes up whatever excuse it can to not finish. We talked about that yesterday. Finish what you start. But before I get into another rant, I love y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Shout out, Yanni. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Shout out, Miralia. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Shout out, this Venus M all the way at London, girl. I love you. I appreciate you. Shout out, Sydney. I love you. I appreciate you. Shout out, Magic. I love you. I appreciate you. And you already know what's up. So until next time. Oh, check out Patreon. If you have not already, check out Patreon. And then until next time. You are truly legendary. I love you, and I will see you later. What the? Not share photos. Oh my God.